I don't enjoy war, yet I fight. I don't relish torture, yet I inflict it. I don't revere the gods, yet I serve their holy purpose.
Welcome to LItBashing, where the L stands for Legions, the I stands for Imperialis, and the Bashing stands for Kitbashing. Argel Tal was by far my most requested character over on the Patreon, so I guess this is the one we're doing today. And I'm going to break the fourth wall-y conceit of present tense narration by saying this one was a humdinger of a kitbash. This was the first one I genuinely didn't know where to start, as shown by the sheer mix of stuff I have here. I genuinely wasn't sure if it was possible at all, let alone possible by me. So I was prepared to introduce this as my first failed LItbash, and enjoy having a laugh with you all at the result. But oh boy did I luck out and create something that might be the strongest bash yet. Anyway, back to the pseudo-present tense of regular narration. I have here a whole bunch of nonsense. Bits of epic Tyranids, full-size demon bits, and of course, the classic Legions Imperialis Astartes sprue. The only thing I'm sure of at this point is that the Ultramarine torso will be this tank commander piece. The readable elements at this scale will be the large size, digitigrade hooved legs, spiky helmet, giant clawed hands, and of course, the wings. In terms of the body, Argel Tal is big. The main reason I haven't tried making any epic scale Primarchs yet is the scale, and Tal towers over some of them. First things first, what model gives us the best base pose? As usual, it's a combination of a tactical champ torso and assault marine legs. It's always a tough job sacrificing assault marines for LItBashes because they're such a premium part. They're the main reason to buy infantry boxes to begin with, but for this channel, I will spare no expense. Once I had the legs and torso, the increased scale of this possessed beastie is partly solved by using the waist pieces of both halves, essentially making Tal wear two belts, but boost up the height of his torso as an effect. The two belts are just a fashionable side effect. The legs were chopped in half, and then a tiny piece of paperclip on each leg both gave him the height and established those digitigrade goat legs Chaos Demons of almost every persuasion are famous for. A little nick out of each foot made the hooves, and trimming off the beak gave the Chaosy Mark V helmet. A beaky Argel just doesn't quite seem right. The leftover legs build up his tactical rock, or tactical legs I guess in this case, leaving just the toughest bits to solve. Big old demonic clawed arms, big old demonic head spike, and big old demonic bat wings. And for the first time I chop into models I've already painted. I have this old Nurgling swarm that has literally never been used on the table, so I'm sure this little Nurgling won't be missed. And I'm sure he won't miss his arms. I'm sure Papa Nurgle will gift him some new ones. Add the tank commander to the left arm and there's the arms. The wings also come from a painted mini. I had these Cursed City bats which I was using as a bat swarm for vampire counts, but GW decided vamps wouldn't be a core faction for Old World, so bye Batwings. I chopped them in half and stuck them to each side of the backpack. Finally, the spike was a heavily trimmed down Demonette Mohawk spike, which I stuck on after trimming down the head crest. And now we have a model that not only needed no 3D printed elements, it didn't even need any green stuff. That's right, Argel Tal, Lord of the Gal Vorbak, the Possessed, does not need green stuff. I'm as surprised as you are. Genuinely, this was the luckiest luck out of all the kitbashes so far. After it dried, I realised I put the legs on the opposite way round from the 28mm Mini, so I swapped those over before spraying it black, ready for painting. Painting was fairly standard. The flesh elements were given Bugman's Glow, and the darker skin was given daemonic hide. These were then given a purple wash and highlighted with Kislev flesh and Slaanesh grey respectively. The red armour was corn red, highlighted with Wastaka red, carefully leaving the black shadows black. The brass areas were given a careful layer of Runelord brass. The unhappy Ultramarine was given a layer of Thunderhawk and then Lothern blue, again leaving the shadows black, and then Liberator gold for the trim. The base follows the complementary theory. Argel Tal is dark and red, so the base is light and green. Sandry dust, Auric flesh, and a sepia wash. This then gets a dry brush of Wraithbone, and his eyes get a teeny dot of Warpstone glow. During this fade to black, I add a bunch of blood and Yoo-hoo glue, which leads us nicely into the turntable shots. And there we have it. My most optimistic, but I think most successful LItbash yet. As per all the characters not directly useful for my own Istvan 3 themed force, this mini was specifically requested by an individual Patreon. In this case, Carbster. If you have a character you'd like to see LItbashed, please come and join my Patreon. Every penny earned goes towards buying equipment to help film, materials to help build, and in general goes towards making this nascent channel just that little bit more lit. And if you join and come up with a good suggestion, you get free minis out of it. So I'd love to see you all over there, joining in with our fun chat. We're building a cool little community over here, sharing ideas, sharing techniques, and coming up with some really cool LItbashes together. And again, every penny goes towards helping the channel. I'm sure you've heard from far more successful YouTubers than I am that it's not the best format right now for creators, so every little helps. And with that, thank you to all my Patreons. You're all wonderful. You're the sexiest people I know, and I haven't even seen half of you, but I just know it. It's, it comes across in the messages. If you're new to the channel, please like, subscribe, and check out all my past LItbashes. We're building a fun little collection. I don't know about all of you, but I'm looking forward to the brand new minis coming out tomorrow. They should be on my doorstep very soon. And of course, I'll be doing unboxing for everyone who's interested in that sort of easygoing content. For everyone else, new LItbashes every week-ish. Peace and love to you all, and keep on LItbashing.